So I went to University of Maryland for my undergrad, where I graduated class of 2019, and this past weekend I got to revisit some of my friends in College Park. I still have a decent amount of good friends in College Park that are either finishing up their studies or they're graduated and decided to stay in the area, or some other friends that are doing grad school there. Being able to see my good friends again in College Park, it got me thinking how different college experience was compared to grad school experience that I'm part of now. In college, you don't necessarily have to commit to anything. You can have the freedom to explore different areas that interest you, and the consequences of dropping whatever you were trying aren't as big compared to when you're not in college. It's almost expected of you to not commit to anything from the very beginning, but rather use those 4 years to figure out what you want out of your life. But then there's the aspect of uncertainty that comes with freedom in college, and from my personal experience, this uncertainty mainly is rooted in anxiety of not being able to envision myself being fully committed and being content with one single thing. So junior year of undergrad, I finally decided I wanted to go the PT route, and every time I questioned my choice, I was thinking, man, how lucky are those guys in PT school right now to be able to be committed, to be fully committed, and be loving what they're doing. As a pre-PT, because I didn't know well enough, I thought all PT students loved what they were doing in grad school and were fully committed to becoming a PT later on. But I'm realizing that's not the case. Not in PT school, not in grad school, not after grad school, and pretty much all throughout your life. I guess rather than chasing comfort and satisfaction, I want to try being at peace with being outside my comfort zone. Because realistically, I'll probably spend more time outside my comfort zone than inside my comfort zone until pretty much the day I die. I know this is super hard to execute and it may sound too ideal, but it's something small that came to my mind this past weekend and I wanted to share it with you guys. So no classes today. That's really good. Today's Wednesday. Wednesdays we usually don't have any classes. Wednesdays are designated for ICE. ICE stands for Integrated Clinical Experience. It's basically our part-time clinical rotation. We don't get to do as many part-time clinicals this year compared to previous years because of COVID, which kind of sucks. But I guess they still designated Wednesdays for ICE, and that's why we have Wednesdays off. These are the days where we can catch up on our assignments, study if we have to. Like last week, we had 2 exams and 1 PBA, so Wednesday really came in handy for us to, get some studying in and, have meetings and stuff, run errands, do whatever you need to do that you didn't get to do during the week. So it's nice. But today it's even more nice, and I got lucky because we're out here with my friend John and my friend Jason and get some work at it.
Even last week when I'm a crammer, so I normally like a couple of days before the exam I'm just like pounding in, but even I started studying MSK like on Thursday after the NM exam, but yeah, it was crazy. I mean, I didn't memorize everything. I wasn't perfectly done studying, but I got through everything, which I thought was impossible. And normally I would be waking up groggy. Like that's how every exam has been, because I get like 3-4 hours before every exam. But I was just really at peace, and my mind was ready, and I was just like, man.
You can still make an impact as a physical therapist in whatever field God puts you in, and still do ministry.
Yeah.
You know?
That's it. That's it. Yeah.